Can you hear me? It's just working. Oh my god. Wait, you can hear me now? Oh, 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 hold on. Hold on. Hello? You guys hear me? Colonel, can you hear me? I need some acknowledgement. I don't know. Hold on. Hello? Hold on. Is this okay? God damn it, I cannot believe. Oh my god. Okay, so one, my microphone thingamabob was at the very quietest. And I also had my my OBS is still faint. Okay, hold on. I think I brought that down a little bit more. Okay, I just messed with the mic settings. Oh, thank you guys. I spent most of last night to this morning working on it. Okay. Oh my dear lord. Okay. I'm gonna go on to my Twitter and my Tumblr where I had these posted. I'm a little louder now because I'm messing with both of these things. You know what? I'm gonna have that at 0. How do I sound? Do I sound clear? Do I sound good? This is going well. Going well. No one could see anything I was doing the last 46 minutes. This is so embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. Okay, bringing that up. I think, okay, so I have the ODB. Wait, okay. So, I'm gonna go back to the damn cave. God damn Because it was bad, because I'm like, I was saying your guys' names, and I was like... And so I was like, what was going on? They just kind of came and said hi, did not say anything. And then I was like, okay, I need to go potty and shit. And I was like, something just does not feel right. Nothing felt good. And even on my little, like, live tuber part thing on YouTube, it just had Premiere for the longest time. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I thought maybe it was just, I had to refresh, but then it just, yeah. So, I gotta put you in my pocket for about 20 minutes. Okay, Dookie, you do what you gotta do, bitch. Also, okay, so I'll run down what's been going on in the game. So, my car, it crashes into the mystery shack because Ford was playing with his magnet gun and it drew me in. Now, my car, it busted. And these guys are like, yo, we busted your car. You could either drive out of town or go to a bus and do that, or you can stay here. So we are staying. And Stan's gonna be working on the car. Ford was gonna give us a tour of something, or something about pests. And we are going to I think we're gonna stick with the Stan route, because I really wanted to stay with Ford. But I'm giving Stan a chance. So yeah, because Ford is my... Ford has my heart. So yes. So now the game is actually fucking working. We can... Here we go. Also, what's been worse is that I have a really bad speech impediment, and reading all this has been a nightmare for me. Because it's been bad. I'm just not used to reading visual novels and so much reading. I need to find a game where only I have to speak for myself. Cause oh my god. Cause I'm also trying to do voices and that's terrible. That's been so bad right now. Alright. Back to it. Didn't you say the founder would lead this tour? Is Seuss the founder? Dan laughs. What? No. I'm the founder. Built this place from the ground up. Well, metaphorically speaking. I mean, the house was here and the junk was here. But I was the one who spun this place into a wondrous house of mysterious junk. Stan gestures with his arms like he's smoothing a rainbow. You're not very impressed. Prepare to be... Prepare... I can't hear voice. Yes, sir, you can hear this stupid voice of mine. I'm gonna bring that forward. Yes, you can hear my voice. You can hear it now. Okay. Prepare to be amazed. You're still not very impressed, but his energy gets you hoping you'll be amazed anyway. I wonder if I just move this. Actually, yeah, I can move this down here. That's fine. I'll just look down. There's a tour group in the showroom right now, so I'll be taking you on a different cycle that completely misses them. We're starting in the gift shop. You enter the gift shop, a simple room crowded top to bottom with the standard tourist souvenirs and merchandise. You see t-shirts with question marks, mugs with question marks, and pretty much everything has a question mark. In one corner of the room stands a lumpy attempt of a statue labeled the Founder, recognized as Stan only by the nose and glasses. This room usually comes after... Oh god. This room usually comes after I butter the customers up to buying things, but since you're staying a while, I have plenty of time to sell you stuff later. I make a bad male voice. Here's the thing, I was trying to do Stan and then I kept wrecking my voice. I just... you know what? Let me try. Because I want it, with Stan, I want to be Grunkle Stan. But that's gonna really ruin my voice. Maybe I'll do it. I'll try. Okay. Take a look around. If you see an impulse buy, make it. Nothing like trusting your instincts. Ah, shit, so many choices. Oh, God. Oh! Take a look around. If you see an impulse buy, make it. Nothing like trusting your instincts. Vicky Stan. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna go for the period mugs. You can't actually take one out of that shack. I glued them together way back when. Secret business trick. I'm not gonna be able to do that forever, though. There's just, like, absolutely no way that's happening. Oh, God. I moved my mic. I am sorry. I have moved the mic. I'll probably go back to try and talk like this. And you're telling me because no one will ever believe you. Oh. Then they'll try it, and the whole stack will fall on the floor. You notice the you break it, you buy it sign on the wall. Do we want to look at everything? Do you want to look at everything, guys? Because I really don't want to have to look through everything. But please, if we want to look, we can look. We can take a tour. Actually, let's look at just important stuff. I don't know what's important. I think you just look. I'm terrible at these guys. Unless like it's a mystery game. I've been wanting to play the I think it's like N games or NG games. I can't remember what it's actually called. I have it on my Steam. And it's like a horror game in a way. I want to play it. But it's so spooky too. Let's go to the asset calendar. I absolutely know how to read that thing, and you should buy it. Alright then. Yeah, should have asked Mabel to carve it. You gotta admit that every vision of mine got a charming smile, though. Dipper used to wear one of those. Suze tells me they sold like hotcakes after Ford tosses his journals into the bottomless pit. Funny those events have no correlations. Yeah, totally nothing connected the two. Journals? Bottomless pit? We'll have a chance to swing by the bottom of the pit later. It's a prime spot on the tour, because the troublemakers always accidentally drop in, and I get to lead the tour without them for 20 minutes. This is actually supposed to be post-Gravity Falls. This is post-Gravity Falls. So if you have not watched Gravity Falls, you're gonna get a little spoiled. Sorry to say. Sorry to say. I'm kidding. Should have seen the look on your face. This always has been the hardest worker in the place. It was only natural to hand it over to him. Just because you're staying over does not mean you get to sneak over here for popsicles. I get to do that, but that's because this used to be my place, and I get founder's benefits. Welcome back, Beth. To catch you up, Beth, so we are getting a tour of the gift shop at the Mystery Shack. You haven't really missed much. You know what? I'm gonna be done looking. You sure? Well, Well, I think I hear the tour guide heading out of the showroom anyway. Now, most tourists don't appreciate natural artistic genius. By which, I mean my artistic genius because I remember you're gonna help me out today. Don't think up a money-making wonder like the Sasquatch by making a boring 9-to-5 office job. You think it up when you wonder, why hasn't anyone found a Sasquatch? Could it be that the name has been mispronounced this whole time? Anyways, just let me know when you're soaked up enough inspiration for this room, because you're gonna need it to use it right away, right after. And then he just stands there. I wish I could be drinking, but I have another thing I have. I'm trying not to use it because I need to try and read at this point right now. Alright, come on. You're gonna see what makes this place the Mystery Shack instead of just the Shack. We're making another attraction for the showroom. I was trying to say that and my brain said, you're gonna shut the fuck up. I don't have a real one. My little thing kinda, I guess, has it. Or it's supposed to be like, it's a yellow triangle, but it's supposed to be like represent a bill, you know? I did think about adding an eye on it, though. He follows Stan through the living room to the kitchen, where stuffing and animal parts are sewn across the surface to your left. Stan pulls out a thick needle and spool of thread. As an afterthought, adds a couple nails and hammers to the pile. It seems a little unsanitary to do this right across from the fridge, and has the potential to look almost gruesome if it weren't so oddly cartoonish. He steps up to the workplace and pulls at the googly eyes that has been glued over the lifeless, glassless one typical of taxidermy. Mabel's contribution to the craft major remains firmly intact. That's what I get for letting Mabel bring her stash of scrapbooking supplies. That's one more thing added to the backstory. Backstory? What, you don't really think tourists are dumb enough to believe that thing you're selling? Is that what you tell them is just like that, do ya? Because if you do, you'll be set to do business at Gravity Falls. Anyway, anywhere else though, customers take a little more work. See, every good piece comes with a kind of a story. And if you're like Poindexter, some kind of lore, horror stories work pretty well. Because there's enough suggestion people can always find enough ways to spook themselves. Done it for years, it's kind of an art. Dan appears nonchalant, but you can see a quiet pride within him. Sounds easy, sounds hard. I have an opinion. I don't know why. I remember when playing this game, I was like the vibe, the energy was so much up. And now I'm an adult. You know what? Sounds easy. Dan merely looks amused. Oh yeah? Let's see it takes a shot at it after we put this thing together. You said you'd done this for years? Always had a knack for it, even when I was a kid. Sure, there was a little learning curve involved, and I've had a few unhappy customers over the years. Stan pauses seamlessly to reminisce, and the mixed smile grimace on his face tells you he probably had many, many unhappy customers. But mostly, I run a great business on telling lies. I mean stories. You're learning from a true master, kid. So why don't you run this place anymore? You work like you're still part of this place. What was your original version of the shack? And let's go to the showpiece already. What's bad is, like, I know just from show, but I will go through these for you guys. Stan grins melts into something softer, maybe a little bittersweet. My brother wanted to drag me off on a trip with him. Couldn't say no, and couldn't just close the place, so I left it all to Seuss. He practically grew up in this place, you know. Definitely wouldn't have entrusted it to Wendy. She's usually the cashier here in the summers. It's weird having to explain all this to you. I keep thinking you already know all this. I mean, maybe? You work like you're still part of this place. You can take a man out of the mystery shack, but you can never take the mystery shack out of the man. Specifically, me, which is why I'm back to work even though I don't have to. 30 years of the same old routine do that to you. What is vision of the shack? Vision? Make money. What other vision do you need? But over the years, sure. I used the mystery line for advertising. Who isn't curious? Who doesn't want to be amazed? Kids are the most skeptical of the bunch, though, let me tell you. Once they hear about 8 or 9, they'll love tripping to prove it's all fake. Then they get older and realize there's nothing good left in the world unless you pretend there is. And everyone pretends along with you because they're all desperate. Stan turns his attention back to the workspace, and you notice once more the daunting selection of items that lay upon the table. Not the number, but the variety that makes you unsure how you're going to craft something out of this. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with this stuff. Surprise me. Stan walks off to the side to, you guessed it, do some work of his own. You're glad he's not going to watch you the whole way through. How are you gonna approach this? Piece together as many matching parts as you can. Piece together as many disparate parts as you can. Keep things as nice mix and match. If I was doing this, I would probably do mix and match. Wanted to make it a little realistic with some links. Now, how should you keep these parts attached? Use some hand string and tie them all together. Use a staple, it's faster. Hammer, nails, obvious. I mean, I guess it depends on what we're working with. Probably sewing. Okay, you have a base to work off. What now? Add some sculpture details, color in some of the fur, accent with googly eyes, call it a day. We'll add some fucking googly eyes. Hey Stan, I'm finished. Good enough. Stan picks up your disturbing creation up gingerly. So what's the story here? Give it to me. How do you want to approach this? More fact than fiction, more fiction than fact, just have fun with it. Dude, I don't even know what this part I put together, so I can't give it shit. We're gonna have fun with this bitch. This is Friskerkin, a fish squirrel chicken. Stan nods appraisingly. Sounds like you got a hang of this. Alright, this thing's about to as close to show ready as it will get. Wait here a sec. Stan carries the showpiece out of the room. After a few minutes, you hear his footstep returns, and he comes into the room with 2 cans of Pits Cola. Stan sits down on the dining table, its condensation starting to slow drip onto the table surface. He waves you over to join him, and you slide into his seat across from him. Nothing like a cold one to finish the day. Cheers! He picks up his can, gesturingly towards you with it as he leans leisurely back in his chair, and you watch as he takes a sip. It's a nice looking sip, and now you're staring. You pull over your own can and pop it open. So, got any questions for me? Talking tends to make me eases me into a new place. Might do the same for you. Alright. About 4, the ballet exhibit, about him, no questions. I'm just like, not gonna lie, if I'm at a doctor's office, you know how they ask you if you have any questions? There's times where I will, have a question, but then I'll say, no, I am good. Because I'm so fucking scared. I've not been doing that as lately now, but just because with the surgery and everything, I'm, scared of reopening that shit, so I'm now asking questions. Let's ask about Ford. Is Ford usually like that? You mean trying to fix what ain't broken and end up making trouble? Nah, he was good. He was a good twin growing up. You were the troublemaker, I can tell. Dan laughs. You have no idea. About the exhibits. The showroom's already seen full when I saw it earlier. Why make more? Tourists love variety. Put up a sign advertising a new attraction, they'll come pouring through the door. When I started this place, I didn't think I'd, make it like making these things. These used to be another thing that made money. Now I'm stuck with it. Guess 30-something years of routine will do that to a man. Dan sounds gruff, but it's a fun gruffness. Sixer says keeping familiar habits helps too, so I've kept it up. You think I could sell some of these as art pieces? Assume that was a rhetorical question. Yes, no. I would, depending on how he said it, but I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I could play them up to buyers and sell me even more ridiculous prices than I usually would. I'd buy one. I'm holding you to that. I do have art pieces anyway, so I'll ask about him. So tell me about yourself. Dan laughs nervously. What is that, a first date? I'm Pines, Stan Pines, Imaginator, town darling, used to be the proprietor of the Mystery Shack. He pauses and stays paused. You give him an expectant look that wants him to continue to clear his, and he clears his voice, their throat, nervous. What, you were serious? I don't, get this often. The next I can tell people to listen to me is when I'm selling them something, and even then it's a tough luck. The last time someone listened to me, they tried to eat me. Can you believe it? I barely got much meat left on me. And keep going. You can't just end it there. Dan gives an uncertain smile, which becomes a full-on grin, and he laughs. All right, I'll tell you. So you see, there's this irresistible thing called revenge. Then tells you a tale of a road trip, a mountain full of mummies, and a woman who was secretly a spider. You don't believe a word of it, but you find yourself enjoying it anyways. Stan knows how to hold his audience in a decent suspense, and he seems to light up whenever he laughs at the right parts, grinning along with him. Before today, you never even heard the mystery man before, but now you feel like you're really seeing something special here, one-on-one with the man himself. So, you got any questions for me? About his past. You really interested in me, huh? Or do you ask everyone this kind of question? I'm mainly interested in you. I'm interested in everybody. I'm in, like, if I do like someone, I would like to know them more, but I'm also just like, let's talk with anybody. With everybody. You heard about me already. Go bother Dip or something. Feels like he's writing his autobiography in his journal when he hasn't even lived past his early life section yet. Dan tips his head back to get a final sip of pit, then sets his empty can down with an air of finality. Well, Zimmy, you did good for your first try. If you feel like helping me around again, sometimes returning the favor on the car, you let me know. You nod, and Stan gets up to leave when you remember something. Wait, I sell you for the price of admission, right? For the tour earlier? Nah, don't worry about it. Give me something to hold you over if I need it. He says that, and he leaves. But then from what little you've seen from him, you feel like Stan's not the type to really hold that over you. At least, not for anything serious. This tour trap might have more to offer you than you thought. Ooh, look at my meter. Ooh. It's like you were made for each other. Can you give me dating tips? You're good at this. No, I'm not. If I was good at dating, wouldn't I have a date? When I have like many boyfriends and girlfriends, I don't. So I don't. You wake up to a loud crash downstairs. Not entirely uncommon in this house. You quickly finding out, but still disconcerted. The more clatters and thump leads you to the kitchen, where Mabel teeters on a short step ladder in front of the pantry. Standing on her tiptoes, she reaches as high as she can for a small yellow box on the top shelf. Pancake mix. Without a word, you go to her side and pluck the box from the shelf for her, placing it in her outstretched hand. Okay, I want to try and do Mabel. I want to try and do Mabel again. Oh my god, okay.
Oh, Simmy, thank you! Oh god, that was terrible. Grunkle Stan put it on the top shelf for some reason. But I can't. No need some Mabel cakes. It's breakfast.
So bad. Okay. Mabel's so tiny. She waggles her free fingers in your face and you can't help but laugh. You can tell the... Oh no! No! Go back! Thank you! You can tell the house becomes more alive when this kid's around.
Wanna help me make them? We only need chocolate milk, coffee, pink food coloring, and pot of goodles to make this breakfast a dream of breakfast reality.
As delicious as that sounds, you incline to ask where the coffee comes into the mix when you realize the house is suspiciously quiet. Mabel, where is everybody?
Oh, Grunkle Stan needs stuff for your car, and I fucking clicked the button. So he went out to get the mechie techie stuff for that. I think Grunkle Ford's somewhere.
He heard the intimate abominable bro man was trying to steal soda from the campers, so he went to help them out. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to give Dipper one because I'll keep going to goddamn. I wish I could do a Jason Ritter impression. That would be so great. That would be so great.
Yep, that's where he went. Totally knew it that.
So they left you guys to make breakfast on your own? You don't know the family well enough yet to know this commonplace, so the idea of leaving two teenagers alone to fend for themselves seems fine, if one of the teenagers wasn't Mabel anyways. You still don't know how the coffee fits into the Mabel cakes, but now you don't really want to know. Dipper attempts to hide the pancake mix from Mabel while she's grabbing the chocolate milk from the fridge. Apparently, he doesn't want to find out either. Mabel, while your Mabel cake sounds absolutely divine, why don't we... Quick, think of something to say so you don't hurt her feelings. Dipper, can you cook? Dipper, can you cook? Maybe Dipper can help help you make something different. We should save the Mabel cakes for another day, a more special day.
But Simmy,
Mabel, still standing on the stepladder, reaches and squishes your cheeks together, her wide eyes staring into your soul.
Every day is special with Mabel cakes.
Quick, think of something so you don't hurt your friend. Go out for breakfast. Is there somewhere we can go out to get breakfast? We should really save the Mabel cakes till your great uncles get back. I know they wouldn't want to miss them.
But I want to perfect my recipe. I have to get better at cooking and baking and so I can survive out there in the world. What if in high school I have to bake stuff and people are better than me?
Mabel looks so very agitated, tugging at her hair with both hands.
If I can't make the perfect Mabel cakes, I can never be a bad dreams dining. I gotta impress Gerald Rambo Bones, Zimmy. It's my destiny.
Where's the pit sauce? You glance at Dipper, making a "please help me and I'll buy you pancakes" face. You hope he understands.
Yeah, Mabel, I know you want to cook, but since you're becoming an adult, yeah, sure. But you don't think Uncle Stan and Uncle Ford should be here to try them too, and not just me again.
Mabel hops off the stepladder and ponders her brother's questions, lips pursed. Eventually she nods, beaming at you both.
You're right, Dipper. I can't deny them that experience.
You get Dipper a thankful smile over Mabel's head as she puts the ingredients back in the fridge. He grins back at you, rubbing the back of his neck. You wonder if he got that from one of his grunkles. That's clever. Now that you think about it, great plus uncle to make grunkle. Save times on syllables.
We should go to Greasy's.
They have some of the best pancakes there, with 3 different kinds of syrups if you ask Lazy Susan nicely. Yeah, it's not super far. Let's go. The kids are about to head out of the kitchen when you realize something. Wait, aren't you going to leave a note for your grunkles about where you're going? Oh, right, good call. Jubal scribbles out a note for Stan and Ford and sticks to the front door of the mystery shack, or to the shack with one of them with Mabel stickers. Blah, 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 blah. I can't fucking word. Also, I didn't realize my MPG tuber is blocking the way. Do you guys want me to move it? If I can move it really quick, I just have to resize myself. I can become smaller. I'll become small. That is very small. I am small now. Anyways, back to the game. There's my speech. Okay, the kids lead the way towards the town, explaining various landmarks and the wild and wonderful stories attached to them along the way. And this is where we saw those 2 ghostly old people in a convenience store. Strange, but you nod regardless. Maybe she just meant they were so old. They look so like ghosts. Dipper points out the diner in the distance, a log-shaped building atop a train cart, and the 3 of you head inside. You soon realize that the kids know just about everyone in town. Several people, young and old, wave at them as the 3 of you find a table, and you get the feeling that they're almost famous in Gravity Falls, though you're not entirely sure why. They're pretty cute, though Mabel blows the paper wrapper of her straw at Dipper's face, and he retaliates by swatting her with a limited menu. An elderly woman in pastel pink waitress dressed up comes up to Tim and you catch her name as Susan.
Hiya, kids and stranger. What can I get ya? Pancakes and all the 3 syrups for me, please, Lazy Susan.
Same for me, actually. Lazy Susan turns to you, notepad in hand. What will you get? Pancakes, waffles, scrambled egg, and bacon. Here's the thing. I want scrambled egg and bacon and waffles. I do like pancakes too, but I'm gonna get waffles.
Coming right up, sweetie.
Lazy Susan winks, with her good eye, of course, and heads to the back of the diner. The wait for your food to arrive feels longer here than most, mostly due to Mabel and Dipper using this time to interrogate you. At first, it's somewhat intimidating. You literally crashed into their house and started hanging out with their great uncles, so they have a lot of questions. Once the irrational fear of the 2 13-year-olds fade out, you recognize their interview for what it really is. They care about their grunkles. If you do start hanging out with them more, they want to know as much about you as possible. Middle questions are somewhat nonsensical.
So if you were stranded on a desert island with no boat, no cheating, what would you take with you?
While dippers are more careful and calculated. What are you doing before you came here? School? Work? Both? Neither? Did you know about Gravity Falls before you crashed into the shack? You immediately know which grunkle each twin takes after. Stan and Mabel, goofy partners in crime, versus the quiet brainiacs Ford and Dipper. It's an intriguing contrast, especially now that you're thrown into the middle of the bunch. As the twins race to see which syrup bottle drips into their mouths the fastest, Dipper's blueberry syrup beats Mabel's classic Mabel by half a millisecond. You swear on it. You know that these kids do a lot more for their great uncles than just be cute counterparts.
And here you go. Enjoy, kids. Let me know if you need anything else.
Lazy Susan gives out her respective plates, and the kids go quiet, shoveling down their food like they've never been fed before. Between the mouthfuls, you get a few more questions about yourself and your theories on Alien versus which members of the M Synchronize was your favorite, but the table is near silent as the three of you eat. That is, until Mabel speaks up through the mouthful of pancakes.
Jimmy, if in totally made up and not totally situation, you had to pick one of your favorite was, who you pick, Grunkle Stan or Grunkle Ford?
This seemed too plain compared to her other cutesy questions. Dipper elbowed his sister not so subtly, and she elbows him right back, wide eyes staring at him in a sibling linked look you can't decipher. Like you say you're in a movie. Like one of those weird movies Grunkle Stan watches on TV with the ladies in the poofy dress riding horses. Awfully specific, but you let her continue, taking another bite of your food. You're the main character of this movie, and you got two guys who are both madly in love with you. This one doesn't mess around with getting right to the point, huh? But you could only marry one of them, so if you could be the next one in line for the throne, who would it be? If Grunkle Stan and Grunkle Ford were your choices, who would you go with? Mabel, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, really weird? And kind of gross?
Come on, Dipper! This is important information! That's vital to my research!
What research?
Not your business. Yet. But I'm still gathering other information.
Mabel leans towards Dipper's ear and whispers, waggling her eyebrows at you before she replies, in a not whisper, but quite the opposite.
Research into how you're a huge nerd!
And with that, Mabel catapults a spoonful of melted butter, from atop of her pancake onto Dipper's cheek with a very satisfying splat. Dipper jerks in disgust, but retaliates by smearing strawberry syrup onto Mabel's nose, a drop of stickiness plopping onto her sweater.
Ew, gross!
You're gross. There's no vitriol between the twins, but a lot of giggles and a few more various food missiles. Eventually, syrup streaks Mabel's cheekbones and some of her hair, and Dipper has a small piece of pancake stuck to his face. You guys are dorks.
Maybe you're right, but we're twins, so it's adorable.
If you say so, Mabel.
Wait, quick, Zimmy. Take a picture of us while Dipper got pancake on his face.
I have what? He swipes quickly at his face after several passes, gets it off.
Aw, I was trying to get a more candid picture of us.
Mabel, you have syrup everywhere.
Really? Then it would have been a perfect photo.
Here, let me get it. Your hands are sticky enough. You get back up with a napkin in hand and try to wipe some of the syrup off Mabel's cheek. The excess syrup wipes off easily, but a good portion doesn't smudge. I mean, maybe syrup as makeup is the next new look. That's one word for it, kid.
The grunkles.
We'd wonder where you were once we came back to a suspicious quiet house. If it weren't for Dipper's nose, we would have been worried. Sixers would have been worried. I tried telling him you kids pulls this kind of stuff all the time, heading out unannounced, putting stress on your poor old uncle's hearts. He puts a hand over his heart dramatically. All those missing hours of unpaid child labor. Actually, that note wasn't me. Well, I wrote it. But Zimmy was the one who said we should, so that's why you know where we went. Both Ford and Stan turn to you and look at you surprised. Really? Figure these two knuckleheads dragged you out here. Why not make breakfast at home? This place is at least a 15-minute walk from the shack. Well, you glance at Dipper, swiping his finger across Mabel's cheek and licking the blueberry syrup off. Mabel has a pancake in her mouth, chewing on it like a grazing sheep. I wanted to treat them to something, I guess. It's the least I can do. You're letting me stay with you and fixing my car. I thought since you were gone, I'd take these two out for a change. Also, Mabel was gonna make Mabel cakes again.
You're just mad you can't even make toast right.
Well, yes I can. I burned it one time. One time. Dipper holds his syrup-tipped finger in the air. Indignant. Well, Mabel wanted you guys to enjoy her Mabel cakes too. And since there wasn't much food, I figured I'd take them out. Ford asked Mabel about her creations, wondering how much extra caffeine would one gain from adding instant coffee to a concoction. But Stan stayed quiet. You catch him out of the corner of your eye. He's staring at you, a lopsided smile tugging at the corner of his mouth. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thanks, Zimmy. Appreciate it. No problem at all. You smile warmly at Stan despite the heat spreading across your cheeks, but he's rubbing the back of his neck, looking down at his feet. Oh, very demurred. And that's actually using it correctly, being shy, being demure. Mabel throws a theatrical wink your way. You're not sure why. Well, kid, if you're pent, scoot over, Dipper. I want breakfast too. Stanley, it's at least 12:30 now.
Uncle Ford, that means it's time for brunch, duh.
See, these kids get me. Now let me in so I can get some grub. Dipper moves to your side of the booth as Stan sits next to Mabel, and Ford sits at Dipper's side. Lazy Susan comes back and takes order from another round of food and drinks for everyone, including Mabel, who decides she wants more pancakes. You're starting to regret offering to pay, but as Stan and Mabel try their hand at the syrup drip race with Dipper cheering them on, Ford watching with a wide grin on his face, you know you don't really mind that much. Over the next few days, you continue to help out the Mystery Shack. Not out of obligations, but because you have nothing better to do. Besides, Suze, practically the golden retriever of the people, is really digging the input and the current installment from the outsider's perspective. Bless his soul, the guys even offered you a job if you end up stranded here forever, dudes, and need to make yourself a life for yourself. Stan nearly choked on his ice pop as he overheard. Ooh, Zora asking the important question, yes. What's Sue? Suze is taken. He has a girlfriend. He has Melody. He's off the table. Suze is he's a taken man. As for me, I am a Stanford gal. I have many stupid self-insert fan art of them, so I should know. Well, I also had some of the same stuff too for Stanley as well, before Ford became Ford. Did I read all that? Thinking about it now, the relationship between Suze and Stan is unexpected, if not a little odd, but it makes you smile that no matter how many times Stan may roll his eyes as he does, he always helps Suze get something done just right. Showered and dressed, you go outside as per usual, but you don't see anyone. After a few minutes search, you find Stan standing with his back to you in one of the exhibit rooms. admiring the weird and wonderful animal amalgamation he collected for his tourist trap, hand on his chin in thought. Am I interrupting something important between you and the goose turkey? Stan turns around at the sound of your voice, smiling. Nope. You need something? You have any plans tonight? He mulls over your question over a few moments, giving you a assessing look up and down. This man checking me out. He looked at my boobies. How rude. I've got a couple errands to run. Why, you want to tag along? Sure, sounds like fun. Only if you need a partner in crime. Depending on the kind of errand you got in mind. I don't have that kind of riz. Actually, I'm gonna go see what Ford's up to today. You know what? Fuck you, Stan. I'm gonna go to Ford. No, we're gonna stay on this route, at least. I'll be... Only if you need a partner in crime. Stan blinks in surprise. Ha! What are you, psychic? Wait, really? It was just a figure of speech. But you guessed you could have known better. Alright, I'm heading out in a couple hours. Meet me out front. A couple hours, but... No buts, Zimmy. You can't rush this stuff. Trust me. Okay, sure. Not ominous at all, Stan. Yeah. Meet me out front if you think you can handle it. He turns to go out, but stops for a second and then turns back. Oh, and wear black. Something you don't mind getting dirty. Good thing most of my wardrobe is still pretty much black. And before you can ask why, he's gone into the depth of the shack. A couple hours turns into a handful, which you pass by watching some TV, with Mabel and Dipper and dozing off. You have no idea what kind of satellite they get out here, but the shows on now are some of the most bizarre programs you've ever seen. Once you had enough of waiting, you change into the darkest clothes and sit out on the front steps of the shack, watching as the sun starts to sink past the trees. It's cloudy and unusually warm for this time of day, but there's a nice breeze out. It's strange that these errands need to happen so late in the day, considering the things you gather about his criminal past. However, maybe this is a typical weekday at night for Stan. Ooh, him in the black shirt. Ooh, look at this man. Ooh. The screen door creaks and out comes Stan, dressed all in black, just like you, with a lumpy duffel bag under one arm and a briefcase in the other hand. He's looking so good, man. He got that riz. As he's about to speak, a sudden gust of wind comes along and ruffles his hair, and he smooths it down irritably before regaining his cool and nodding at you. Ready? Ready. You slide into the passenger seat as Stan settles in the driver's seat. It takes a couple tries to start, but the engine chugging away by the time you've got your seatbelt on. The radio stammers to life as the engine does, spitting out generic sounding rock music into the leather scented air of the car interior. After a moment spent adjusting mirrors and fiddling with the knobs, Stan slots the gear shift into drive and pulls out of the mystery shack lot and down the road to town. Ooh. The radio on, and Stan taps his finger on the steering wheel to the beat of the music while he drives. So I take it we're not making a quick trip for milk and eggs? He laughs and glances at you. Nope. Then where are we going? First stop is to see a buddy of mine, a hunter. I get all my taxidermy supplies from him. So that's where you get your parts from? Yeah. Oh, I just figured you got them from a local farm or something. And do business with those hippies? Not a chance. Well, I really enjoyed making that showpiece with you the other day. I have no idea you were so creative. He glances over at you with a poorly hidden surprise, turning almost immediately back to the road and shrugging. It's just glue and stuck together, really. That's one way to talk about it. No, really, it takes a lot of skill. Oh, okay. I'll go with that. Do you have any other hobbies? He rolls his shoulder back in a shrug. He tilts his head tilting off a bit towards the window. These days I spend most of my time out on the boat with Ford. Hunting monsters, discovering things. He pauses, watching the road without expression. I used to box. Really? I, wouldn't mind showing you a few things if you wanted. Not gonna lie, I would actually like it. After about 20 minutes of rural scenery, Sam pulls off the road and onto a long gravel driveway that disappears into the woods. Is this the place? Stan nods and rounds a turn. I think it's supposed to be turn around. Turn around to turn to reveal a clearing populated by a trailer home and a couple sheds. The trailer is a bit run down and shabby, and one of the sheds looks like it's about one strong sneeze from collapsing. Not really the place you want to be at night, while alone with a guy you practically just met. Be honest, did you bring me here to murder me? Stan laughs, cutting the engine and resting his arm on the back of the front seat. Unfortunately, you figured it out, so I definitely gotta kill you. I'm kidding, kid. Kid, relax. He moves to get out of the car, but then turns back with a creepy, blank expression on his face. Or am I? You chuckle nervously, and he laughs again, pushing the door open. Seriously, I'm kidding. Won't be long. Hi, Split! Hi! At the door to the trailer, Stan knocks, and the door opens on a dark interior before he walks inside. The door shuts behind him. You give the yard a few curious... God damn it. I hate my speech impediment, gosh. Fucking damn it. Curious glances before realizing that the weird pile of sticks you've been looking at is actually bones. You quickly pull out your phone to look at it instead. 10 minutes later, Stan's back carrying a large cardboard box in both hands. You see him fumble with the handle of the rear left door for a moment before you reach back over the seat and pop it open for him. A peek in the box reveals a few various shades of furry somethings and an animal skull you don't recognize. This doesn't seem like something worth busting out of all your darkest duds for. We aren't by chance robbing a bank, are we? Because I would have brought gloves. Stan laughs. No, nothing like that. He starts the car up again, and you're back on the road. Somehow I'm not quite convinced. Well, who knows where the night's gonna take us? Could be legal, could not, could be not. That's a problem. Yeah, actually. No, can we swing by a jeweler? I need a new watch. I don't think we're gonna do anything bad. I don't think we're gonna do anything bad. I hope not. When in Rome, right? Stan takes the highway, the final minute of sunset burnt orange and purple ahead of you, while the welcome sign to Gravity Falls disappears in the rearview mirror. A new song comes on the radio, something bright and bouncy with lyrics about love, and his finger gets back to tapping. In the retreating light, you can see the faded patches on the rim of the steering wheel, the color worn away from decades worth of his touch. The passenger seat you sit in hasn't yet taken the shape of someone specific, even after all this time. The springs still feel brand new. Meanwhile, the driver's side of the car stands settled into his seat, which fits him as well as a finely tailored jacket. You tuck your legs under its mate, leaning back into the dark leather of the DeVille interior, and watch as the cars pass and recede into the windshield. After a few minutes of music-backed silence, You feel like breaking it. Tell a joke, ask about him, ask about the car. Oh, I don't want to go. I would not tell a joke to someone who I barely know as an icebreaker. Because you have to be really funny in order to do that. And I'm not that. I'm funny in a way that is unconventional to me. I'll ask him about his car. Oh, the Stanmobile here? Stan pats the dashboard affectionately, running his hand over the leather interior. I've had her since high school. Nice ride, ain't she? I'm surprised an old rust bucket like this has lasted so long. They don't really make them like they do, don't they? Nope, they sure don't. Let's talk. You from Oregon originally? Nah, I'm from East Jersey. A little town called Glassjar Beach. Ah, yes, name of your town after something dangerous. That brings the tourists in. You'd be surprised. What's it like? He shrugs. Well, why move out here? That's a long story. His voice is quiet and he watches the road ahead with intense focus, but the expression doesn't last long before he brightens and smiles and looks over at you. You don't want to hear it anyway. Tell a joke. Ooh, our choices. Why did the chicken coop have 2 doors? Why are fences around graveyards? And my granddad had a lion heart. Dan glances over at you, momentarily confused as to why you bringing this up. And a lifetime ban from the zoo. Dan laughs. Ha! That's a pretty good one. He thinks for a moment, presumably to come up with a joke of his own. Alright, a blonde walks into a bank in New York City. No, oh no, this isn't going to be one of those awful blondes or dumb jokes, is it? He levels a withering look on you. Can I tell the joke? I don't know, can you? You grin with your lower lip caught between your teeth, clearly joking, and he chuckles. Anyway, blonde walks into a bank in New York. She goes up to the bank manager and says, I'd like to take out a loan for $5,000. I'm taking a vacation overseas. A car passes on the highway, going 20 over the speed limit, and Stan swears and then stifling it. Eesh, night drivers. So the bank manager goes, well, miss, do you have a collateral? We need collateral for the kind of loan. And she nods and says she does, and she takes the bank manager out the parking lot where she got a $50,000 Ferrari waiting, and she says, this is my car. You can hold on to it until I pay back my loan. Stan continues glancing over at you and trying to suppress a smile. The bank manager's confused, but he figures if this lady doesn't pay, he's gonna have a nice new Ferrari in his garage, so he agrees. A sign for an exit ahead points off the right. Text reading Country Road 328, and Stan takes it off the highway. So he gives the blonde her 5 Gs. She hands him the keys to her car, and she heads off to Europe. A month later, she shows up to the bank with the 5 Gs and the interest for a loan, which figures out about $50. Stan continues, turning down an unlit gravel road, the headlight casting spooky shadows through the trees. The bank manager takes the repayment for the loan and interest and has one of his employees bring out the car in front of the bank for the blonde. Out ahead on the road, a deer turns its face to the car and then leaps across the road to disappear in the woods. Just before she leaves, the bank manager stops the blonde and says, Lady, I'm really confused here. You're clearly loaded enough to afford this car. And you paid back the loan and some. Why take out a loan if you're so rich? And the lady turns to him, runs a hand through her hair and says, where else am I gonna park my car in New York City for 2 weeks for only $15? Not gonna lie. I hear how bad, like, just parking in general in certain places are just terrible. It's fanning. You burst into laughter, and he laughs along with you. Alright, I take it back. That was me talking. Fuck!
I'm so dumb.
Alright, back to it. Alright, I take it back. That was the best blonde joke I've ever heard in my life. As you finish speaking, Stan pulls off the side of the road and the engine dies. As he steps out of the car, the unearthly silence of the wood envelops the two of you. Out in the woods ahead, you see a single bright light. Is this the place? Just about. You follow him back towards the trunk, which he opens quietly and slowly, frowning as it squeaks. What are we doing here? You might not guess it looking at me, but I've got a thing. A fucking what? The two of you stare at each other for a moment, and he looks a little nervous. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Oh, that's pretty cool. Really? I do too. Well, yeah, I do actually. He brightens smiling in the dim haze of the trunk light. Got caught into more work. Oh my Beth, it's a Saturday! It's a Saturday, Beth! What are you doing? But you are also a kind, awesome person. So I know you're working hard. Well, this hill here has this one artist, Gustav Koenig. Snuck it from right out under from me at an auction. I've been trying to buy it back off for him for years, but the jerk won't sell no matter how much I offer him. And trust me, you meet this guy, you know it's out of spite. So, we stealing it? You got it, kid. I don't know how I'm okay with this, but actually, well, you did try to buy it first. Frankly, I'm surprised you haven't done this sooner. Yeah. Stan laughs quietly, fishing around his bag of who knows what. Wait till you see it. It's a masterpiece. I've been waiting 6 months for him to go out of town. Here, take this. He pulls out a pair of gloves from his bag, handing them to you. When you slide them on, they fit almost perfectly. I guess your size right? You nod, wiggling your fingers. Stan chuckles, pulling out a pair of his own, a set of black leathered driving gloves with a silver strap closure with a glint in the light from the trunk. You ready, kid? I mean, might as well. As I would be. Stan tucks a few things into an inner pocket of his jacket that you can't see in the low light, and with the trunk shut just as quietly as it was open, you follow him up the woods towards the distant light. As you near it, a porch shape within the light glow. Behind it, the dark shape of a house sits in the evening darker woods. Stan leads you past the front porch and around the corner of the house to set of stairs that appears to lead into a basement. This is my favorite part. He withdraws a small black shape from his pocket and something that looks like it might be a pen. The pen-shaped thing turns out to be a small flashlight. He holds it with his teeth as he opens the black case to reveal a set of lock-picking tools. You're a lucky person, kid. You get to see the artist in action. He gets to work inserting one of the tools and wiggling it down the bottom of the keyhole, then pulling out another and poking in the innards with a lock in it. You glance around in the darkness as you work, half expecting to get caught before you get anywhere, but then the lock clicks and Stan opens the door with you with a flourish. Was that it? That was quite quicker, and that was cool. You want something interesting? I actually have a lock-picking kit. I don't know how to lock-pick, though. I have it, though, because I want to learn. Because in mini games, especially like in Skyrim and or Fallout, I fucking love that shit. He beams with pride, and you smile politely as he steps through the door in front of him. The basement is unlit, and it smells like dust and mildew. The air is sour with wet dirt and mold. Stan moves past you in the dark, his little pin flashlight still lit, and leads you through a cobwebbed laundry room and towards a door across from the bottom of the set of rickety wooden stairs. Yes, I like Skyrim. I don't think I actually have it on my computer. I think I might have it for one of the consoles. Which is funny because I've never beat a Skyrim game. I've not beaten a Fallout game either, but I've came close with 4. I fucking love Fallout, man. I love that game. Wait till you see this, kid. He picks the lock of this door just as quickly as he picked the last, and the door creaked open into a dark room with an oddly flooring barely lit by Stan's flashlight. He goes first, and as you follow him he hits a light switch, revealing a beautifully designed gallery with plush scarlet carpets and a beaming wood panel full of paintings of sad clowns. I forgot he loves sad clowns. Oh, man. Stan looks more excited than you have ever seen him, yet his eyes cross over his chest and a worn smile on his face. Can you believe that hillbilly chump has a collection like this? You shake your head slowly, still looking around the room with wide eyes. Someday all of these are gonna be mine. Come on, I'll show you the one we're here to get. You follow him to the back of the room. He stops in front of a large painting of a town with a bright red lips and blue circles on his cheeks, his eyes outlined in black with a comically large eyelash painted onto his eyelids. His neck ruffles droop sadly, and his costume is dingy and worn. What do you think? This is beautiful. Sad clowns? Here's the thing. I think some people, if they have sad clown pictures, and I feel like it fits them, I'd be fine with it. But if you're someone who just like, let's say Elon Musk, because Elon Musk has fucking sad clown paintings, I would just be like, this guy, I mean, the guy's already feels like he's a serial killer. That would just cement him more like one. Just... it is a flag. Well, whatever you mix green and red, that's the color of that flag. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, my friend had sent me some snaps. But I'm can I have some Zora, if you like clown paintings, get sad clown paintings. Go for your heart's content. There's nothing wrong. You really like this kind of thing? No kidding. Stan's voice is edged with hope. They're all beautifully done. It's nice to be someone who really appreciates these like I do. It's excellent, especially as a piece of art. It's just plain excellent. No. Brown flag. Poopy flag. Well, why not? This is a masterpiece. The way the artist has capitulated his pain, the way the frame makes him look small and pitiful, even though he takes up most of the canvas, this juxtaposition of the inherent joy of clowning, the anguish this man clearly feels is what makes this kind of painting really special. Well, let's get this thing off the wall and get out of here. As he works to get the clonig down off the wall, you wander the room looking at the other paintings. As you look over the portrait of a mime with dirt on his white and black striped shirt, you're suddenly grabbed by your shoulder. Boo! Oh, I made an echo in my house. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I agree with them there. That's gonna be your house. You're gonna be Egbert's dad. You're gonna have his house. You scream, eyes shut in fear as you throw a weak karate chop at the source of the noise, making an unimpressive contact with whatever's solid and muscular. After a moment's panic, you squeeze whatever thing is with your hand and open your eyes, finding... Ha! Was that supposed to hurt me? Stan's arm and shoulder. Boy, he's really packing some heat in there. Wow. Oh, wow. He laughs, apparently very pleased with himself for scaring the absolute life out of you. You need those boxing tips even more than I thought. You couldn't defend yourself from a fight with moves like that. You laugh shakily, and it's then you realize you're still filling up Stan's arms. Ooh, see Sorry about that. Oh god. You pull your hand away a bit too fast, and he chuckles, blushing all the way to his eyes, to his ears. No problem, kid. He clears his throat, and the silence between you begins to grow awkward before it's interrupted. What? Did it go back? Oh, it did. What the fuck? Hold on, let me make sure. Interrupted, and then... Upstairs, in which is supposed to be an empty house, you hear footsteps crossing towards the door to the basement. Stan apparently hears them too, a sudden series of expression crossing his face from shock to confusion to terror and finally settling on indignation. You quickly takes you by the arm, whispering harshly in your ears as he drags you towards the entrance of the clown room. As soon as he comes in here, shuts the door. I totally fucking stop reading it in his voice. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. As soon as he comes in here, shut the door and I'll shove these boxes in front. You nod, and just as a line of light from the top of the stairs bloom into the wide swath, you and Stan duck behind the wall, near the door to freedom, one corner of the stolen painting poking you uncomfortably in the ribs. Who's down there? Slippered feet comes down the wooden steps ahead of you, and when the owner notices the lights on, he holds something long and gun-shaped out in front of him. If that's you, I swear to God, I really am going to shoot you this time. Gun-shaped? Gun-shaped? Gun! Stan nudges you, jabbing a thumb towards the door leading outside, and jerks his head towards it. You take a step out from behind the wall, take Stan's hand in yours, and pull him into the jog and then a run, the two of you scrambling up the concrete steps out into the cool night air as voice chat swears behind you. Stan kicks the door shut on his way out, and there's a startled yelp behind as it makes contact with the owner of the house. There is more swearing, but you lose it behind you as you run, flashlight in hand, and Stan's hand in the other. When you reach the tree line, you maneuver your way through the bushes and bramble, Stan crashing through them behind you. As you run, a deafening gunshot goes off behind you, and you realize that you are being chased. Holy smokes! Run for it, Zimmy! The noises get closer, close enough that you can hear your pursuer swearing continuously and loudly. You slow a bit, flashing your light behind you and raising the beam to find the distant but visibly engaged face of a man with a rifle in his hand. Acting on pure instinct, you fling the flashlight in the direction of the angry man and takes running again. After a moment, the man cries out, and the sounds of the pursuit fades with one final cry. Damn you, Pines! Stan cackles. Sounds like you hit him. You reach the steering wheel first, sliding into the passenger seat as Stan slips his new Klunig into the back seat before joining you in the front. Before both of you, panting and huffing, Stan hurriedly starts the engine and pulls off. In the next driveway, he goes the fastest 3-point turn you ever seen in your life, and then peels off down the gravel road and screeches out into the highway. Stan's quiet for a second before letting loose into a wild, triumphant laugh. Ha ha ha! I thought he was gonna catch me that time for sure! Did you mean to just shoot at us? Sorry, I'm moving that back a little bit. Stan nods, still chuckling apparently, and pretty pleased, but that he didn't get hit. He let out a long, loud sigh as he white-knuckled hands at 2 and 10 on the steering wheel. Yeah, that was... holy moly. You okay, Zim? A little shaky. Oh, I'm good. I'll let you know when I find out. I think I want to go head back now. That was a lot. I say that was a lot. That was a lot. Sure. We got the clone egg. Let's get it to its new home. Oh, gosh. All the caterers. I hear the wedding bells. Huh, looks like this is actually working out. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Is it bad that I kind of want to stop playing? It's either if I keep streaming, I kind of want to play a more exciting game where I don't have to talk as much, or like not have to read a lot. I guess is more the thing. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it okay to like go to another game or anything like that? Because it is kind of ragging on my damn voice. What, Beth? What? Wait. I just came home. I will continue to stream. I'm just thinking of playing a different game, Beth.
Ow, my knee.
Let me see what games I actually have, because... oh god, please stop. Let me go to what I already have ready to play. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Definitely stay. Oh god, I almost fucking clicked on Grand Theft Auto 4. I wish I could play Honey Pop, but I can't. I can't play Honey Pop because it's naughty. I don't know if I can do supercharge. I don't know if that's like a function I can do right now. But otherwise, it is kind of boring, but it's like, I would probably be sitting here just kind of like reading and fast playing it. Because, yeah. But again, it's like, I'm reading a lot, so, and I'm also trying to do voices, especially for old men. I can't do old men. Oh my god. Let's see. I'm looking at it. You know what I wouldn't mind doing if I had people play? Among Us. I have Among Us. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. I need the... But if I was gonna why I did extra work. Would anyone play with me? Because I am I am scared to play with other people. Granted, I am getting used to that idea with TF2, But with TO2, I don't really have to talk to people. I can just go in, shoot, bang, bang. Don't have to worry about it. But with Among Us, you have to engage, and I do not want to have to start fucking typing and shit. I have played it at least. I have played it. But yeah. My client said they give me 10 for extra work, and they only gave me 8. Kick their ass. Kick their ass. They said 10. They can't jip you like that. The fuck? The fuck? Oh wait, hold on. Let me see what other games there is. Okay. I mean, I could do TF2. I could do a TO2, but then I want a little more engaging, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to have to read a lot. That's my thing.
That's my thing.
Oh, but. Get your money. Get that extra 10. Why am I keep clicking fucking Discord, but then again, it's kind of next to it. Okay. How do I turn on super chats? Ooh, we could play JackBox. Would you mind doing that, Zora? I think I would have to show my Discord, which is fine. Oh, can we do that? That'd be fun. Also, I do not know how to turn. Okay, hold on. What the? I could do react. I could show it's timestamp. Ooh, I could do timestamps. Sorry, I'm looking at the little one thing. Oh, well, we could take a chance right now. We can look up break. They're gonna look up break. I'll just keep this screen on until I fucking figure that out. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Oh, I didn't realize this fucking thing was still going. I had my lo-fi no copyright playlist going. Hold on, let me. I think hold on. We have that up still. MPTuber, the game. There you go. Hold on. I'm gonna put on some music. I know you guys will definitely be able to hear it. I won't because I don't got my headphones on right now, but it is on. Okay. And I'm gonna actually... Okay. Give me 5. I can give you... Twee fitted. It's... Alright, I'm gonna look that up. Super. It's on YouTube. Or at least, let's see what the guideline is. Oh, under earn? Oh, hold up. Stop. I don't want duplicate Steam keys. Damn it. I just want... Go to studio. Turning super chats and stickers on and off. Please use features. Oh, I think there's also eligibility, but let me see if I can still do it. Oh, yeah, I don't have it. Sorry. So, okay. So, in order for me to have super chats, I need to make 1,000 subscribers. Or I think it's also over 4,000 hours of watch time. Actually. I probably don't. Eligibility. Meet the first minimum requirement for fan funding feature. Channels like YouTube Partner Program is in the YouTube Partner Program. Is at least 18 years old, which I am. I'm pretty sure mine is not. I think you do need to have that, like, that subscriber count. Oh, wait, okay. Get 4,000 subscribers with 400 valid public watch hours in the last 12 months, or get 1,000 subscribers with 10 million valid public shorts views in the last 90 days. Keep in mind that any public watch hours from shorts views in short feed won't count towards 4,000 public watch hours threshold. I do have Venmo and PayPal and Cash App if people want to do it that way. And then send, well, at least with Venmo, you can send the cash and then send a little message on it. And I could always read that message. But that's about all I have. It's getting the bulk of my green money next month. But I also picked a new client. I have, Yuki Duki. That is okay. Also, back to game. So I can't definitely not do super chat because I am not famous enough, sadly. Which I mean, let's put it this way: if it was on Tumblr, I would definitely have it because I have 5,000 people on there. But that's also mostly dead accounts and shit. As sad as it is. Also, can I do this? Ooh, yes, save. There you go. I at least have that save. I am going to quit out of the game. Okay. So as long as Zora is up to play JackBox, I am for it. I just want to let me stream again. Oh, what's actually interesting, I have right now 99 subscribers. So I'm just one away from my first 100. Hey. Dora. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's there. Ooh. Okay, hold on a sec. I need to turn that up. I think. Hold on. Okay, that is up. Hello?
Hello, let's figure this shit out.
Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, Discord, you come here. Oh, was that you? Okay. That was like, did that thing start dying? It's okay. I'm gonna turn that, click that away. Back to Discord. Or not Discord. Back to... Let's move that out of the way. And then actually... Oh, were you just sharing your screen before?
Yes, I'm scared. I'm sharing it now also. Mhm.
I don't really want to show my entire thing on there. Okay.
Can you like turn it off and then do all the stuff, and then turn it on when you're set on the stuff. Very smart.
Hold on. There you go. That's better. Oh, actually, I can. Let me move this down to my art one, because I know there's some of those art games too. Oh. I'm figuring this out. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Smart move. Big brain move. Antique. Nope. Wait. I'm stupid. Hold on. Let me. Woof. I'm figuring. I'm tired.
Bene, join.
Bam, bam, da. I shouldn't think I need that backup stuff right now. No, show me. EK IY. And then let's screen this. Does that look good for everybody right now? At least I can work with this right now.
Will Beth join?
Beth? Do you want to join us, Beth?
Oh, also. Maybe we can send it to the Discord so people will know that we're playing there.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Maybe we can just invite them in. Really? Do you guys also want to be in the call too? Also, I wonder if I need to change my stream stuff, like just the, we call it, changing the game thing on it. I don't know where that's at. Actually.
Trying to make someone join, if it will work. I don't know if it will work.
Like add them to the call?
Nah. You can do it. JackBox.tv DKI Greek. I don't know how to read English letters.
DKIY.
I Greek.
There it is. See.
Fine.
Infinite.
Oh, Inferno is a little jester. It's weird.
It's Beth Butthole.
Okay. Nah, it's not bad. It's one of my friends. Don't worry. I don't know. We can play one test run.
We could do that.
Well, Beth will try to figure it out because. Okay. Sorry, Beth.
We'll get you next round.
Once we play once very fast, and then we will wait for you.
Building's history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until
Infer, Benter,
the trivia murder party killer is
I wish I had those eyebrows.
Butthole.
You got this next time, Beth. We'll get you. Got you!
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Those free vacation coupons you received in the mail were a trick, luring you into a game with deadly consequences. Only one of you will survive. There's so much to do. I need a vacation from this vacation. you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. First question. So here's a question of workshopping. They all have good walls. Well, which of these Chinese cities contains part of the Great Wall? Use your device. to answer the
Definitely not
question.
Beijing. I guessed.
Time's almost up.
Go, Chester. You can do it.
And the correct answer is.
No, what?
Question right.
I thought Beijing was all the way. It might think of Shanghai.
Rest of you, follow me.
Also, Zimi, you're showing your answers.
I know!
apparently.
That is true.
Number 13.
That is true, I am!
It doesn't mean that it's right answers.
I just want everyone else to see too, you know.
To hide yourself. When this was used in magic shows, there were safeguards inside to prevent injury. But don't worry.
Okay, I need to read the butthole's mind.
Choose now, or I'll choose for you. Looks like some people didn't think it was necessary to hide. I guess I'll just put you here then. Now I'm gonna need some volunteers.
Spencer, what?
Very sharp sword. On your device.
Do not.
Oh.
Do not.
I did not
I
understand.
wonder where they're hiding. Stab, stab.
I knew that. I knew
Oh. We all got
that.
dead.
It's gonna be me. I think the sword didn't catch Inferno. And Bento didn't even hide. and still survive.
Still won. Yeah, oh yeah.
In this hotel turns into
At least as a ghost,
plane, and you just might
I can still slither up some buttholes and still alive.
Let's try another one. What's the official name of the instrument I use to smack balls around? In croquet?
Actually, I think I should know what this one should have been, but
Time's running out.
I accept my
blunt
fate.
force weapon. It's a blunt force weapon.
This.
Yep. I should have clicked that one.
Only a ghost got it wrong.
But then I was like,
That's no fun.
We're already dead.
I'm already dead. What else can you do to me?
Which movie stars Jason Statham?
Which movie stars?
Strength.
Wait, Jason Statham. Oh,
Who? Why reading is Jason Statham?
Almost out of time.
what? Fuck.
Who picked?
Yes. I guessed.
One of you
He sounded familiar, but I didn't know who he
come
was.
with me.
You don't know who is Jason Statham?
He sounds familiar, but like,
He's one of those action
Oh,
movie heroes.
that I definitely know. Cause I was thinking of like
Write down his
like
name.
Mayhem. Oh
I will
Oh.
destroy everyone.
Two.
no.
And if anyone does a better job than you, you die.
Oh no.
Okay, starting letter now. Dear local action news team, do you take requests? I would like to see more uplifting feature stories that share positive images and less segments about the crimes
I already
that
fucked
have
up.
committed. Viewers are tired of all the sad stories I am directly responsible for. Time's up. Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick editorial review of your work. And here's how you did.
The one sec.
What did anyone do better?
Why is Inferno?
Well, you failed. What is this garbage? I've seen Reddit threads that make more sense than this.
The only segment of this game that I'm really good at.
Oh hey Spot, it's only me and Zora doing a voice chat because they're hosting the murder party.
Her, but with more murder. Let's try another one. What's the 10th digit of pi?
3.14. Oh no. I'm gonna just guess. I'm already dead.
Who picked this?
Oh,
Ah!
It's time.
it's time.
I forgot my
We're
VTuber.
going to
They could be
play
back.
Chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
Okay, reading my friend's mind. What Benton drinks.
Pick a chalice already.
Oops.
Inferno, drop your poison.
Some of you didn't use your poison pellet, so I'll have
I
a few of my own. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Poison does what poison does, so if you drink, that hits the spot. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Oh.
Good. You trusted your poor instincts.
Who is even still? Inferno is the only one.
The final round isn't ready yet. You're not all supposed to die before that.
Do I-
Jeez.
I hate when he does that.
I mean, to be fair, I got a little zooted, so that didn't help. But also the headphones, too.
Don't squander this second chance. It's time for the next question. What's lighter than air?
A feather. What's lighter than air? Which?
Time's running out. Who picked this?
Yeah.
That was my second option.
What was your first option?
Let's keep moving.
My first.
States of matter has the most tightly packed particles.
Is the most
Which
respectful.
matter most tightly packed particles?
Ah.
Which of the following state of matter has most tightly packed particles?
Who picked
Okay.
this?
Finally!
That was close.
But cold dice!
That was so close.
Now we learn obedience. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you.
Is this keyboard or mouse? Oh.
Keyboard. Oh, wait, mouse.
Rules are now. This game is really good for your cognitive skills. You know, if you survive.
Oh.
Almost out of rules time.
Oh.
Sorry, but rules are rules.
Death.
It's nothing.
Get
He
nailed.
can still. He can still steal.
Look at Bentha.
I hate that in the second murder party you need all answers correct to go through the barrier at the end.
Close.
Oh shit.
Next
It's
question.
fucking hard.
It is.
How do you, Dougie? Asking for a
How
Teach
do
me
you
how to
what?
doogie. Put your arms front out. Hold on. I don't. Oh, it's actually the song. I only know about the stanky leg.
who picked this.
Oh, thank God.
Time for
I just think of the
consequences.
movement, man.
No.
Congratulations! You've been entered in my scratch ticket giveaway. Scratch and find $3 signs to live. And if you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for all the extra dollar signs you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die.
Better,
Start scratching.
better. Scratch and sniff.
Come
It's
on.
like that.
Ooh, we have 3.
More?
Ooh. Oh.
No,
Ticket means
he won't kill him.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
he still needs someone for the end game.
ah crap, I killed everybody?
Don't tell me he will resurrect Butthole.
It's kind of arbitrary, but you had the most money.
Ah.
Aw.
The time has come. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Cheers in different languages. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. is almost up.
No! 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 Shit!
Lyrics in Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire.
I was reading on it. I didn't get to click in time.
I gotta get some harder questions. College football bowls.
How?
Don't fall behind. It's
Oh no.
darkness. Mark Twain characters. Time is almost up. That one was too easy. Moving on. Wrestlers from Netflix's Glow.
I've never seen it. Yes.
What even is that?
Getting pretty close to the exit. Taylor Swift albums.
I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't know.
Same.
I like few of her songs, but that's about it. Like,
I guess.
that's like... I can't even make an album with the amount of songs I like of her. The amount of songs I know of her probably be different, but... Legs of Egypt.
Time is almost up.
Yeah, something that I know.
I watch The Prince of Egypt!
Another.
The exit is
Was there lies in the Prince of Egypt?
It's not over yet. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Marie Kondo's, oh, come on.
You have to get all the right answers to escape. Next question. Dog food brands.
Hurricane, Adrian.
Naked? Why is the bear naked?
What's bad is, like, God, it's been a while since I know about food dog food brands.
Jamie, you can do it. Anyone can do it.
In-flight airplane magazines. I haven't been on an airplane for just guessing. Cause guess what? I haven't been in a plane in 10 years. More than 10 years.
Not enough. Another life force swap. High in protein.
Ah!
You motherfucker.
Oh my god. That was dumb luck. Oh shit. I thought for sure I was gonna be dead. You guys want to do another round with Beth? Oh. Disconnected.
The BBCS. answer is hard.
Aww. I'm glasses, dude. Hell yeah. Perfect. Is there a ping for an everybody? Yeah, there's just an art. Okay. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat. Ooh, oh, eh?
The butthole is buttholing.
Eat something spicy?
No. The butthole is like, I was there first. I mean, yeah.
Wait, what the hell?
Honestly, that's why I don't like Trivial Murder Party second. Because the first game didn't do that. And literally losing all the game because you can't give 3 answers on a question is dumb. I said my thing.
I ain't come food. What the hell? Wait a sec. Ooh.
Who is stirred this time?
I have an idea. Everyone, press everybody in to start, and I just have to sit back to relax.
I'm asking Beth if she's stirred.
Oh, if they're the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
Beth says it says sit back and relax. Well, I guess Beth joined.
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
That was the most confused kind of moment of my life, but I'm glad we're continuing for it.
This hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations.
Ugh.
In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose. Up next, oh no!
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Your room isn't ready yet, so let's play a game of life and death. Only one of you will survive. And then we'll discover who the true killer is. Just kidding, it's me. It's definitely me. Okay, first question. What is Cookie Monster's real name?
You have a name?
Use your device to answer the question.
Did the Cookie Monster? I don't know. I was not really a Sesame Street kid.
Sassy Street.
And the correct answer is...
Sushi Street.
Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. Come with me.
Sashimi Street.
Welcome to room 101. It's non-smoking.
Susanna Street.
It's time for some pegging. Okay, now that I've said that out loud, it does sound weird. You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Okay. Let the games begin.
Slide your
Pick a
chip.
spot to drop from.
No.
Pick a
Yeah,
spot and
Liz.
I'll pick it for you.
Oh, that was such luck. Oh my god.
Oh,
Off they're going right or
Beth managed it.
no, they're going down. Congratulations! I see you've landed in a death zone.
The explosion.
Don't worry. Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. Who is thought to be the first ruler of the Holy Roman Empire?
Oh, I know that.
Time's running out.
I don't remember much of my Roman Empire.
Who picked this?
I
Drama.
fucking guessed. I was like, it's the stupidest thing.
Time.
Well, to be fair, all of them were pretty stupid names, but Julius Caesar was just too, like,
See who has ESP.
I knew that was not,
Type in
for
an answer
sure.
that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you,
One
you
of
die,
the sick friends from the TV show.
including any potential mind readers.
You can do it. Do not read my mind.
Time's almost up.
Benter doesn't know, friends.
Answer. I can't have that.
I
God.
barely watched it.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh.
James, you owe me.
What is that question mark?
Not gonna lie, I sat here trying to remember a name. Because
You're all dead
just my
already?
brain just could not think of it, and I was like, think, and then I thought of Jennifer Aniston.
That's strange. I could have sworn you messed up big
I
time
should remember
and not
Chandler.
to the final round, but I guess I imagined the whole thing?
He's Benny.
Pay closer attention from now on. It's
I remember
time for the next
Phoebe,
question.
Chandler,
Close
Rachel,
and envision
and
yourself
two other
getting the next
dudes.
question right.
Oh yeah, there is
What's the
Phoebe.
secret?
Oh. What the
I-
secret?
It's a very... It's a very fun
Time will stop.
way of naming a book.
Like a very influential book.
Who picked this?
No, like, I don't think a man would have named a book The Secret.
Oh.
Maybe it was The Secret of Masculinity or some other shit stuff.
Do it
Like self-help book.
when time runs out.
Oh. I was thinking more like fiction.
If one of them
Yeah,
does better
if it's fiction,
than
it's
punishment time.
woman is after. If it's a self-help book,
Oh
man.
no, math.
Oh.
Numbers come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, you just gotta love that.
It's easy math.
You're running out of math time.
It doesn't even matter because I'm gonna win.
Looks like you brought a knife to a math fight, which is bad.
I can't believe I got 13 while being zooted. I've never been that fast with math. Oh, if I could have only done that fucking math sheet they give you in school. The fucking, like, timed...
It was simple math.
Let's keep
Oh, dude, I was bad at math. Plus,
2 + 2.
I know how to do 2... Oh. What's an
Melatonin gummies.
I want to go with my first choice, but I went with my second choice. Wait, hold on.
This.
What?
I should have gone with my first choice.
I want to show you something.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
I thought it was antihistamines because you use it when you have an allergic reaction.
The ghost of my Aunt Mildred loves to write words on
Sometimes
mirrors. She has her own consistent
Actually, I want
handwriting.
to research that back up.
Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will all the safe players. Draw a word on the mirror, and maybe you'll trick someone into thinking it's Aunt Mildred's. Go ahead and start writing. Pay attention to the words as they appear, and try to spot my auntie. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die.
I swear, idiots. Aunt Mildred wouldn't write sad emoji and heart.
Enter the right word now, or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up?
Toast. No.
Oh, you got it.
It looked it looked like, but you could tell with the others there's like a certain like characteristic of their signature. It's like you can tell, and when someone's like writing style.
The final round is close. Next question. I'm proud of the fact that this game straddles 2 genres, but tell me, which country straddles 2 continents?
Oh no. You know what? I don't know.
Who picked this?
Europe and Asia?
It's time.
I blame America. I blame the US.
This one lets you protect yourself with the password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die. Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. Don't be greedy about what letters you figured out. Let everyone know.
The little X noises sounds really nice. Not like in a bad way, but like it sounds like a nice squish noise. But the correct noise sounds nice too.
Hacking passwords these days.
Goof isn't.
I was wrong.
It isn't a word.
Goof? If you're being a goof.
Only one of you is.
Have you not called people a goof?
You know what that means.
Well, I mean,
I was like,
Congrats on making
fork, worm.
oh, like very like basic, like 4-letter words.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, I thought about putting Stan in,
weapons. Tap each
but then I felt like that was too like,
Hey,
what fuck?
also, I distracted you, so you.
see the right answer.
would
I know.
answer.
You move forward one space for each.
Oh,
correct
this
answer.
part. That's why. I get what you're saying.
You're a little bit closer to escape.
Here, I'll do this.
Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts
Wait.
get to play too? If a ghost catches you,
Well-
they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape.
How
you.
do I do?
Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help
Okay.
them catch up to you. Time is almost up.
It's Merlin and Neddard.
Kind of running away with it. Acronyms.
Laser taser. Oh, I see. Wait. Oh, are you saying that I can see that? Oh, no. Wait. Sorry, my brain is in a rut. Like, it's stuck on a point now.
Brass instruments.
Why
Both
did I
them
read
are.
Bush?
What are my brass?
Don't disappoint me, ghosts. Go faster. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Are you afraid of the dark? Aesop's Fables.
I don't even.
Time is almost up. The darkness approaches.
Dancer,
Ranges.
run.
Oh shit! My brain was like, you need to click on that, and it never clicked.
Lights out for you. Fellowship members in Fellowship of the Ring.
I'm bloody. Oh, boomer. Tom just feels too. There was no Sean's and.
The end is near, but in a good way. Necktie knots. Time is almost up.
Oh. That sounded familiar, but I thought that was like a boat knot.
Programming languages.
Yeah.
I'm going too easy on you.
It's just you and me now?
Not so fast. You need a perfect
Yes.
answer for your final
Oh
escape.
shit.
It's a battle of giants.
The
Oh,
party has a
God.
choice now too.
Quadrados? Wait, 4. Fuck.
That ghost can smell your life force. Butterfly life cycle stages. Time is. You have to get all the right answers to escape.
Is that it?
Oh,
Is that it?
you did it!
No, in the butterfly saved me. grand reopening. Why is he blowing the building up every time?
Because he's and has loads of money.
Hey, Zim Zim,
Yes.
thank you for your company.
Mhm.
Thank everyone for playing.
Mhm.
I sadly need to part
It's
because I
okay.
have work in the morning.
That's okay. I might actually be stopping for now because it's been 3 hours and I need to figure out food.
I love you. Also, Secret Butthole that played with us was actually Max Gilardi himself.
What?
And you
What?
didn't know.
What? What?
Bye-bye.
No, you can't do that to me! What are you talking about? Well, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for joining, and talk to you guys later.